Hey, what's up, guys? Another week of training here. This is actually a short week of training because I did take a mini vacation to New York City, and that was very nice. Had some nice food, and it was a good time. But anyways, that made the week of training quite short. So you just saw 515 for five singles, so that was single number five. And after I did a set of 405 by six for the sumo pulls, which is actually a PR, so I was happy with that. And after I did 365 for a set of five conventional, and that was my normal bench that you saw afterwards. And here I did work up to 365 for one, and also actually 375 for one as well. And after I did some back down sets with 315 for two sets of five. And I will say that using the bumper plates, for whatever reason, the whip possibly on the bar makes the squat a little bit easier. But again, that was good. I was struggling with the 355 range after my really bad cold, so I was really happy with that. But anyways, because of the short week, I had to kind of squish in the equip training. So back at the shop gym in Manassas, and went for 319 for some singles, and that was with one board. And I was a little bit rushed because it was later in the evening, but this gentleman here, his name is Ryan, is very helpful, and he was able to stick around and help me with all my sets here, and did more work than the previous week. So I believe the previous week I did two singles to the chest, and this is actually five singles to the chest. And I don't plan for this to be my opening attempt for the bench. Obviously, I did pay the price last nationals by opening with this, but I will open raw just as a precaution because I never want to repeat that performance again. So open raw and then go for this on the second attempt, which again, it should be a fairly safe second attempt. If I get called in a technicality, for example, the butt or the feet or whatever, I can just repeat it on the third attempt. But ideally, I would like to get a second attempt, then go for possibly 150 kilos on the third attempt. But I'll just go for 147.5. If 145 is quite difficult, I am doing a weight cut, so that may slightly affect how the shirt's fitting or whatnot. So I just want to get an equipped bench on the board, and if I can go for a PR, then that's fantastic. So I don't feel my back was fully recovered from the two prior sessions, again, because I was squeezing this in on Thursday night, and I was leaving for New York on Friday morning. So I really had to just get it in, and this is 4-7 for set of five. And afterwards, for whatever reason, I was only able to do 425 for three triples, and you see that was quite a grind there. But I do want to keep ramping up the intensity, but again, it's not very flexible as far as how much I can do just with the reps. So really my only choices are between 424 and 429. And the prior week I did have a very good session actually, because again I had that bad cold, and I felt last week was one of the best sessions in quite a while because I was able to just throw the weight up. My back wasn't being compromised too much, and I had a much easier time just getting the weight up. And this week, I don't know if it was because I was scrunching in the sessions or whatnot. I did feel it was quite more difficult. And again, because I was leaving Friday morning, I just did some raw pulls, and again, it wasn't very eventful. I actually only worked up to 496 for a single, and I just called it a night. And I think effectively I treated this week as a quote unquote, I guess a deload week or a down week, just because of the training schedule, because I would have limited time to train. But this week I will really ramp up the work capacity, and just watch out for that video. So stay tuned for next week, and thanks for watching.